What's up, y'all? Today we're doing something a little different. People are always commenting on my harmonies and telling me how cool they are. So I was like, why don't we just work on our harmonies today? And I found this track on YouTube and I was like, ooh, okay. And I already know what harmonies I want to do, so we just want to get into them, okay? Okay, so how am I gonna do this? All right, so now I'm about to get into the second harmony, and this one is just gonna be a little bit higher. So how I stack my harmonies is I do it like I'll maybe do like the mid range, then I'll do the high range, then I'll do the low range, and that's how I always do my harmonies. So that's how I always stack them. So I'm about to do that here. Okay, so I did the high range. So now I'm about to go back and do the low range. And that one is usually my hardest one because I'm pretty alto, like it's pretty much where I reside. But I can do it. Let me listen to it. That's it. That's the tough one. No, hold on. Yeah, and like sometimes because with my harmonies, like I don't do them by the book. So like with me, I like to riff in my harmonies where like things really don't, like when things start to not make sense anymore, I just like to do a little riff and it usually just balances it all out. So that's probably what I'm going to do here because I can't get this. I mean, I could, but I don't want to get it. That's really what it comes down to, right? All right, y'all. So now, like I said, we're about to get into that lower range harmony. Like I said, this is not my best range because I'm an alto. I really don't go low. When we go, they go low, we go high, right? But it's cool. We're gonna make it work. That might have been it. Oh, junk. Let me see. Wait. Girl, snap. That's absolutely the key. And usually what happens, y'all, is I will find the key when I do the riff because it doesn't make sense. And I just found it. Like, that's definitely it. Now we're about to go ahead and get into that low range harmony because I always do a mid, high, and a low. I might even do a fourth one, but we'll see how I feel for real. I'm sorry, I love this beat and I keep trying to like freestyle and it's just, I need to stop because we're doing harmonies today. We're not freestyling today. Let's go ahead and get into it. Don't play with BrytniJanae. It might take a few takes, but that's okay, cause I got it down pack and we gon' run away with that. That's how I like to get down. If you don't get down with my sound, then you need to leave right now. You need to leave. Okay. But yeah, so okay. We got that. We got all three parts. So now we're gonna listen to it, and I might add a fourth one. So let's see. I'm weak. Ooh, yes. Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Don't play with BrytniJanae. It might take it. Okay, so I mean that sounds pretty good. I'm just gonna show y'all if I were to add another harmony, what it would probably sound like. But in a case of me, like say this was my beat, I probably wouldn't do a fourth harmony for this one because it sounds good like that. And I would probably have, well, I would have my main vocals on top, which would kind of take the place of the fourth harmony in a way. Not necessarily, because sometimes that fourth harmony makes it fuller and makes it sound really juicy. So let me like listen to it. Ooh, that's it right there. Yeah. So like, okay. So I have my fourth harmony now, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kind of riff it out towards the last two harmonies because they're not, I don't know. How do I describe that? Like my harmonies are very like obnoxious. That's a good word. We're going to use obnoxious. My harmonies are obnoxious. They don't really go, minor, major, 7, 5. I just kind of do whatever I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to get into it. So let's go ahead and start the track. And so, yeah. We're about to go ahead and do this fourth. And it's going to really make it sound, because like I think of harmonies like a saxophone, right? And if you've ever heard like saxophone harmonies, boy, they go crazy. So this is what we're going to do. Hold on. Ooh. So it was very simple, but I still kind of made it my own. With the harmony, it don't really harmony. It's not harmony. It's like do what you want to do, basically. So let's listen to it. See, and that sounds juicy, especially the beginning, because of that fourth harmony in there. It really adds like depth and feel, So okay, but let's go ahead and listen to the low range. That wasn't bad, actually. I was expecting to sound way worse. Like my low harmonies really be sounding trash, like for real. But the good thing about having lower harmonies, as somebody who's like in the beginning stages of her career, somebody who has not done any singing lessons, like I am okay with my lower harmonies sounding kind of trash because they're not going to be the loudest of the harmony group. Like usually I would have to make sure my mid is going to be like, it has to be kind of spot on, because that's the meat Like that's my base. That's where I start. I always start with the mid-range. So I always got to make sure the mid-range is on point. The high range has to be on point, even though sometimes it can be so hard because these notes can get a little too high, baby. But what I will say is I do try to make sure the high range is also on point, because it's the highest pitch and it's going to stand out automatically. Like, it doesn't really matter. But the low range is really just kind of thickening it up. It's not really doing too much as far as like making any, it's a very vital piece, but it's not the most, upfront personal, up close and personal piece of the harmony. So I'm really comfortable with it being like kind of iffy, because you can turn the volume down, it's still gonna sound good. So I'm just gonna go on top and do whatever I want to do. And this is my favorite part, because the vocals are, the background vocals, I mean, I love doing harmonies because, I don't know, I've always loved harmonies. There's really no real explanation for that. But when you add the little sauce on the top, baby, ooh, don't play with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. Don't play with BrytniJanae. Might take a few takes, but that's okay. I got it down pack and we gon' run away. That's how I like to get down. If you don't get down with my sound, then you need to leave right now. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to go. You already know. And that's the end of this tutorial. I really hope that y'all enjoyed it. And if you want more tutorials like this, because I feel like this would be cool if I just did harmonies. Like, that's my niche and I'm gonna stick with it. So, matter of fact, y'all don't need to tell me jack. This is just what we're gonna be doing from now on, okay? Let's get into it. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Keep that mental in check, because it's hard out here. It's hard, but we're gonna make it. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.